Sparrow first, Misterlassi second, goes for the 6-11-5, gets the best ore, best sheep. Tomer takes the 6-9-3. 6-9-3 is exceptionally strong, curious on this ore board. 5 ore is already locked. Lassie also has the 9-12 out here. Okay, and then Lundy went 8, 5, 10, 8, 4, 3, and it's not clear to me which one he started with, which stuff he started with, but
So
interesting. I think 8, 10, honestly, kind of a spot for anybody, and maybe that's what they were referring to when I just joined this call, but he seems not that happy about it. Lundy, maybe acknowledging the risk of the 8, 10 being open here. Arguably one of the best spots on the board. I would have really considered just straight up 8, 4, 10. It is a risk. It could pay off, but very risky. If you are basing your game around this, already starting wheatless, you're going to need some way to get around this. 8, 4, 10 to the wood pool would have also been functional, I think. You can double the wheat. Then you could also double the wood or go 10, 9, 2. Green got coordinated 8s. Yep, they did. 3, 10, 11 happens from Tomer, which is really strong as well. All 5 resources, double wood, gets a bit of the starting brick. 9, 4, 11, exceptional spot. 9, 10, 2, also quite nice, getting the extra, a little bit of ore here, a bit more wood. Interesting for the 3, 1 either way. Wow. It's going to be quite an interesting one. And now Lassie left with a decision.
the 8, 10.
8, 10?
Wait for Lassie is probably taking.
6, 4, 11. Being left for
The
Sparrow
board is
would
so
be
wide
unreal.
open.
6, 4, 11 for Sparrow would be unreal here.
Yeah, but I can see something else. This is taking.
Yeah, I could see something else too.
Really? What, the 4, 6, 11?
Alright.
It's okay, but even the 2, 9, 10 could work.
Yeah. If we get into the 6 with maybe, but it's really tough start.
Yeah, it is a tough start, but I don't know what do you
I
think.
think the 8, 10 is much better for the even for the all the game, like not only the start, because you have the port all the game and you have great
Yeah, but I'm just lacking.
wait.
It'll take me a while to get there, and I'm lacking ore. So like people are already
No,
like,
no,
figured out.
it's you to you. It's much better, yeah.
Oh,
But for Lassie, it's much better to get to the 8, 10.
Yep, I'm going
Also
to get you...
to block you also, you know.
I had to change the
but
link.
I'm not his competitor.
8, 10 happens. Now,
No,
can
Sparrow
Lundy
has
actually capitalize on the extra
good
space and get one of these
a lot of
spots?
work.
10, 9, 2 onto
big
6,
work.
2. Functional, I think. Tricky. It's not easy.
I think leaving the
you still
upper
have no
half
really
for
great board,
Lassie
but-
is really dangerous.
Yeah, you need. I think they need to take that 4, 6 something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sparrow, I mean, 4, 6, 11 seems really strong.
Can do something
Don't really
like
see what
this
else you would go
demand
for here with the
also.
sheep port ahead as well. 4, 6, 7 point up, which is conventionally a great setup.
If you want to do this
6, 4,
thing
3
also.
point right.
But the 4,
Little
6
riskier. Realistically, you
something is
probably
much
just
better
lose this
for
spot to Lassie.
and for the board.
Give me a second, I'm quite hungry. I didn't anticipate a second back-to-back game. I need to snack, but still covering this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if the 11 would be better.
Yeah.
I've already got a couple of weeks, so the extra wood might be useful.
I'll do a prediction when everyone's placed.
Wait, where? Oh, the
Either
11
4,
or
6,
3.
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I see.
It just depends if you can take the 6, 11, 12 before Lassie.
Which I'll have.
I just like the 3 to 1 more when I'm on the 4-11 than just the 4.
Okay.
We can
So
do
it's
some
just
brick
the
wheat
one.
trades for sure.
So you
Yeah,
12
which
safe
one?
for
See that being a
Sparrow.
problem.
Risky business. You could lose that 6, 4, 3 to either of those plays, honestly.
That's good. Like we're not so
6, 4,
far
11,
ahead.
I think so. Yeah.
You get the brick and I get the wheat.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'll take 4, 6, 11.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Here we go. You can play directly on weak port.
In fact, I'd do it right now.
Do it now.
Was this a wood for brick trade? Am I understanding this?
You know,
Let's
you
gamble
know
up.
what I'm asking for.
Now,
Oh,
Lundy not
you
completely
wanna
out of
say-
this game. In fact, the early plow does give him a little bit of leverage when it comes to trades, blocks.
Really?
Expanding onto... Wow, this gives Lundy total
That
brick
is
monopoly. That is no joke.
perfectly for me.
Could have also
But why
broken...
not the
Could
8?
have also broken the
It's much
world.
stronger for all.
Lundy
From
gets a
the
brick.
11, I think.
Sorry, Lundy gets a wheat. My bad. I didn't miss.
Sparrow.
I think I missed that.
What?
Lundy getting a
Why,
wheat here
why
is
not
exceptional.
the 8? So
I asked for a non-block.
Yeah, like it,
Really?
I thought that was.
wait,
that was
wait. You
assumed.
didn't ask for a non-block on the start. You just
Oh, it was implied.
Yeah, it wasn't played.
I didn't ask for a
what? I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah,
I
it was
could
implied.
I could say that also. You know.
Road comes
But
down. Going for
I
the,
I
said
didn't
going
get
for the
would
sheep
give
one
him
on
the
forward
brick.
the 8
is
is
I said
much
I would
interesting.
get
stronger
him.
for them both.
I think I
said
maybe
I said
lean
I would give him
towards
the
the
brick
3-1.
for a wheat.
I think I probably prefer the 3-1 port for
he
Sparrow first with triple wheat
doesn't
Texas
block.
and
And
doubling the wood.
the
Makes
implication
us some nice
was
combos.
that it was a non-block.
Okay.
I guess it could have possibly been a non-steal.
Really interested to see how Lundy is going to make the most of this. Just because you have taken a bit of an L on the placements doesn't mean that that you cannot benefit from this position. Also, we did get some new follows during the game, so I'm going to cover that after this game. I don't want to interrupt this too much. But Lundy having access potentially to all of this space, the wheat, the ports, and does benefit from not being a target early game. Not bad.
So
What
has
can
the
I
wheat.
do here? My spot just got taken from me.
still have a game.
Hits Lundy.
What?
Sparrow does hit Lundy and settles.
It's over
Wow.
this time.
He
It
must
was
have
like a
actually
guilt,
got
like
the
I
brick
don't
there.
know.
He did.
You basically guilted him into stealing from you there.
Okay,
I don't agree with
Okay,
your.
okay, Landy.
Oh no, I was looking for wood and I got it as well. And you had extra wood.
Oh,
Alright,
wood.
Landy, if you don't plow me in this
Good
game
steal,
for
yes.
4, 9, 11, I don't block you now. Unless, if not, I just have to block you now.
Well, I'm just looking to settle on the 2, 9, 10 right now. So
No problem, I will
not-
give you the 2, 9, 10.
Easy
And
5 block. I think.
for the rest
Yeah.
of the game, 4, 9, 11 is mine, okay?
Sure.
For the rest of the game. Now that's how you make a deal. Actual details.
I don't think he
Not
was blocking
saying
you
don't take
anyway.
it now. Not saying you're gonna leave it
No,
for me or
I
something.
will.
For the rest
if
of the
you don't
game,
promise
it's
me.
mine.
I
Done.
mean,
But
like the
I
only
have to
blocks that you
promise
do are there.
that-
Are
This
solo
also allows
blocks.
Tome to prioritize and go
No,
for the 3-1
I have to
potentially.
promise that spot.
He's not blocking me, but I'm never making it there before he makes it there. Like, I don't know. Both of the things are very unlikely to happen.
Okay, I do need to snack. I'm gonna mute up real quick and I'll let you
Makes
enjoy the
sense.
game for a second. Nice back-to-back tens. Whoa! That was gonna be a city.
Landy, will you try some brick?
Yogurt Singer, I didn't see it. I read it after the game, but you weren't here.
I need
Lassie is saving
I
for the
need at
city
least
already.
a sheep, but I don't know if
Curious
that's
to see
good
what
enough.
city he goes for actually.
I think I would need a
6,500 is
sheep
For
pretty
and
brick?
I think I would need a sheep and
But
insurance.
810 is also a fantastic city. Rolls wise,
Yeah.
very blockable though.
Okay, I can do sheep and wood for 2 brick and insurance.
I can't give up 2 brick. I can only give up 1.
Okay.
So it'd be a sheep or brick and then insurance.
Okay, do the trade. Just
You wanna
add
include
something
insurance?
you want.
The trade that I asked for.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Interesting.
And
Seems like a very balanced early game,
I'll
honestly.
do insurance.
And Sparrow going for the sheep
Yeah,
board
just ask for like a 1-for-1 and all.
has interesting
Or-
implications.
Or unless
Just
you want to,
just offer
Potential
what
for
you
monos
want.
down the road.
unless you want to do your turn, and then
No, I will do my turn. But I need to give you insurance, right? So just
Okay.
Oh, I can't give that. Could you ask for
yeah,
wood?
no, you don't have to do brick. You can do wheat or something. Whatever you
Oh,
want.
there. Well,
Just whatever you want, I will give you back in your turn.
it's just I want to include the wood. What other card do you have that's not a wood?
I have another sheep. But I need it back, right?
Yeah, you get it back, but I want to give you wood, so colonist won't
Yes, fine.
let me trade.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, that would have worked. Either would have worked.
Insurance to give Toma the settle here, I think. Must be right. Lundy's wheeling and dealing here. She has to. Guess 10-9. How does that game develop now for Lundy? Do you go 3-1 or 6-2 first? Interesting.
So
Passes. Does not settle. 12 pops. Okay. Okay. Settle 10-9-2. Oh, 11 for orange Tome here. He likes that. 9 comes through.
Does Lazzy have a city yet? Nope.
Okay.
no, the 5 is blocked.
6
Yeah, but they
pops.
traded him for 2.
With the 5 blocks, Sparrow
Oh,
does have a bit of a tough time buying devs.
When?
Yeah, the 5 has been blocked.
I think that is why I
When
prefer
is
the
it treated?
3-1. Allowed to port wood and the wheat as opposed to just porting sheep.
Oh,
You know, have the one
okay,
sheep
then
picks.
yeah.
Sorry.
Makes for a better 5-9-10 city as well, I think. Well, after 4-6-11 goes to
I
3-1.
just want to
Double the four.
discard some cards.
Okay. So that's what happens. 6 pops. There's plenty of wheat around already. Sparrow on 10 cards, even without having an ore here. He should be able to get something done with his hand. Another 6 or more sheep. Should be at least a dev. Does he survive the orbit? He does. Does not hit the 5. That will hurt, but this could just be a dev straight up. I don't know if we've hit a 5 yet, while the ore is unblocked. Not sure if I miss any rolls. 4, 10, 8, 10, 9, 7, 10, 8, 9, 7. Okay. Pretty much all the same. 6 to come through more recently. Offering wheat for brick. Who needs wheat for brick? Lundy, of course, but does Lundy have the brick? I feel like his hand right now is mostly wood and sheep. Full ones for a
Have any
brick.
at the moment.
I think this is the point where you may feel like having
I think
the.
I saw
Lazzy
there's a
was
lot
But
of
he had the sheep in
a lot
hand.
of sheep out there.
He had the sheep in hand.
Lazzy
Could
was
have
the
actually
only one with
ported
the
for a
brick.
row, but the wheat is probably more expendable. Yeah, when you're full wanting at this point after getting the row settled down, I think you maybe question the value of going sheep port first if you're not going to port the sheep, because he did have the sheep. It's an interesting one. 8 pops. Wheat for wood, that is a city. That is a city. Good trade for Lundy, good trade for Lassie. Like that. 5 is blocked, but it won't be forever.
The city?
Oh, that was,
City's inevitable, pretty much. I don't think you're too worried about that.
Yeah,
Nice
never
3
mind.
for Tommy.
yeah, I should have asked for more if that was the case.
Yeah, for 1 in their turn.
It's relatively cheap for Lassie, but yeah, I think Lassie's chopping that
You
city no
want to
matter
give
what.
some brick?
If not now, then next turn. With the 5 blocked, how worried
for
can
what?
you be about the city?
What do you think?
I will not be watching the World Cup football tomorrow. Okay, 3 is an amazing roll for Tomer here. Should just be a dead
Give
man.
it wheat or
Sorry, what is it?
sorry,
You
wheat
would-
and or
y-
for
y-
bricks.
Oh, you want brick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I didn't hear a word. Wait, were you saying things?
Yeah. Say, and just say if you want. If you do, you can. Sorry, can you give some bricks?
Possibly. What's the offer?
Or something like this.
He doesn't
I
have to.
don't. I don't have two. Yeah.
Roll settle.
Okay.
Okay. Dev, no problem with that. First over the game. Another 9 pots to Sparrow. Sparrow just needs to secure, probably at this point, I think just needs the sheep to get the settle down. Looks like he just needs a
1
6
for
roll.
1 when you have 10 cards.
Lundy getting a wheat here would allow for a dev, I don't believe, a city. In fact, wait, hold on a second. Well, actually, I think I'm wrong there. He started with the ore and definitely never traded it away. Sheep for 2 wood.
Free card for
That may actually just be the city.
really.
Is it possible? Yeah? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Lundy.
Wow.
843 cities, spice. Very interesting.
Already a city.
Investing essentially
Then
just
it's
in the
the
3s
8
because
wood
you
or
could
the
have
It's
you
up to be
could
the 8
cover the
for
wood and the brick either way.
Oh yeah,
Won last game.
because it's road production.
Rana Jamal, red.
productions just
It's Lundy.
wow.
Yeah, but
Mm,
I literally can't get. Well, I wouldn't say literally, but it's gonna be hard for me to take road because I can't connect through the middle.
Offering wheat for wood for sheep. I think either of those would give him the set, alright.
not that difficult.
And I still don't have a port.
Lassie is hustling. Lassie did get the 2 wood, by the way,
I
last
think
time.
it's still a really
Oh,
tough
okay.
game
Gets
for
the
me.
free card for
Even
a
though I
sheep,
just
which is
citied up,
nice.
like it became a lot easier. But
Ooh.
I don't think I would say I'm in the
2
lead
wheat
because
for
of
a
the
wood.
fact that I'm not gonna get
And
road.
the 11 rolls.
It's gonna be hard for me.
That's a
do
road
that
settle
shit.
for orange. Nice brick for Lassie too, who also has 2 rolls, so you could
People
go to
just
the
love
11, 12, could go to
to
the 9,
block the
12.
person who just citied.
No,
Momentum.
the 8 is also good because Lassie also have the wood board.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, the 8, I think, is the block, but the steal was a little questionable.
No, I stole from you because I knew you had a brick left.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you knew that, then all right.
Because you used all the rest of your cards and you just got a wood brick.
So again, interestingly, Lundy actually the only player here who does have the potential to make playoffs. None of the other players have real personal investment apart from improving their own standings. And of course, playing the best game that they can for themselves. Isn't the 3-4 best for Lassie? 3-4? Well, with 2 rolls, you're not actually even getting there. Hello, A-Rod. I mean, getting more wheat is also quite nice for Lassie. But you can't really rely on the 10 here. Getting on the 9, 12 actually gives you double sheep, double wheat, with the city on the 6, city on the 5 ore, and also the wood port to go with the 8 and to make the most of your wood steals. Not bad at all. In fact, that's just a 695 ore with sheep straight up, with city included, with the doubled 11 brick, with the 12 sheep, with the extra 10 wheat, with the 8 wood, and the wood port. It's strong. I like the 912 a lot as now. I think it's actually probably more effective than going 4-3s. It's quicker as well, gets you more wheat. I think realistically, the wheat is the most likely part of your setup that you would be substituting for. I'm a fan of the 912 play here. Could also invest in your 11s by going 11-12, but I don't think that's necessary. Now Sparrow, unfortunately for Sparrow, is getting pretty heavily outclassed here by Lassie if he's not pulling devs. Essentially his entire flow, he loses the entire 5-9-10 to Lassie. Every single part of the 5-9-10 that is valuable is gone. Roadroll set on to 6-2, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Getting onto a secondary all spot, and that 2 rolling even once could be a game changer for Tomer. Buffs his 6 a little bit. Potential to go for the 3-1, but also potential to go to double this 3 and go all port. I think 3-1 significantly better, but I've seen crazier stuff happen before. Another 4 rolls, brick being produced in tandem with the wood, which Sparrow likes a lot. Lundy hitting 4s, he likes those. Lundy does no longer have access to the wheat as well. Interesting play by Orange, not only benefiting by what is intrinsic in the 6-2, but also taking away the spot from Lundy, which is a massive out for Lundy. Lundy now locked out of wheat completely this game. It is impossible for him to get onto it. Yeah, exactly. So Lundy still has the space, but now there's multiple players on the board who could play for road. Lassie could make it work. Lundy could make it work. Tomer probably has the best shot at it here. Has secured himself some space, double brick, double wood. Orange looking strong. Lassie has a strong setup, but he's not hitting his rolls. And also does not have much flexibility
2 sheep. Yeah.
currently. Basically needs to commit heavily to devs.
Yeah, I guess.
For a week.
Actually got a DM
Yeah,
from
for
Lassie
a week.
just earlier.
For wood.
It's a free card for you.
Yeah, I played at Lassie's organised
what's
Berlin
his name
qualifier
here?
just on the weekend.
Yeah,
I just want to get
nice
under
to meet
7.
Once insurance.
Wait.
He's offering more cards to go
I
under.
could do that
like
trade
that.
too.
Okay. I just want to get under 7, you know. Your choice.
Actually, I could just do that trade. If you don't do the 2 sheep per wood.
Does Sparrow actually want this? Or is he trying to dev?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I'll
want
to-
It's either one or the other.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do this.
Okay. Now where? Oh. Okay. Another 4 pops off. Sparrow immediately passes on 6, goes over. Big 3 for Tom, 11 cards. He loves those 3s. Like his own children. They are beautiful. And also Lundy hitting the 3 here. Don't sleep on that. Also on 11 cards with at least 5 brick in hand. He's just got a wheat as well. Lundy could actually get a second city here with a fortunate roll, as in not the 7, and I think a producing roll. The 10, the 4, the 3, the 2 could all give Lundy city here. Maybe even the 8. I'm not sure how much brick exactly he has in hand. But certainly an Aura would do it. Not to mention the potentiality to trade. Hasn't got a port yet, but if you can spend every turn. Oh, Dev and roll settle. And the 7. And the 7. Wow.
Oh, yuck.
Wow. Okay. In this position, I think you're solo blocking Orange on the 6 wheat. It's not close.
Ouch. Wow.
It's not close.
Oh, it's out.
Lundy drops 4 brick in the wood, keeps the wheat in the ore, of course. Solo block happens, correct, I think. Drops rolled. Can you roll settle? Ooh. Normally you would want to
Immediately.
drop the rolled on the 6 block does come through. And again,
Wow.
wow!
Nice.
Wow, big block. That's clutch. Normally as Lundy you'd want to pull the dev and then drop the rolled, but he produces more rolls than devs.
You're
so
so much cheap right now.
I don't think in that case it's particularly pertinent. Wood for 2 sheep.
Does he get 2 sheep? Whoa.
Nice for Sparrow. Sparrow getting devs. Gives the settle to
Sparrow.
Lassie. Interesting block now for Orange. Who are you actually most worried about?
Well, we just giving free cards.
After Lundy 7's out, I think 5 ore. I think you hit 5 war, and it's a question of whether you want to hit
Thanks,
Sparrow or
Alpha.
Lassie. Lassie's got a fantastic
Yeah,
production
it's
upgrade on
nice,
this
I
912 as well, really functional.
Oh,
Does not play a knight. Either he timed out or he's just holding mono VP. Who knows? We'll find out. Either way, gets away without playing a knight this turn. Only 1 card in hand either way. Very interesting. The value of playing the knight here on 1 card is potentially pretty minimal. If you
If you block me, I just block you right back.
go up to
I
2
still have a
cards,
5-4.
yeah. I'll
Yeah,
block
no,
the
that's
arrow, and then
He's right.
they would block me, and then
because if orange doesn't hit a roll, you just get
it's
get
not
hit.
not
Hit Lassie?
I mean, I just told you I have a knight, and Sparrow never said anything. So
Okay, yeah. Let's see what Sparrow has.
I also have a
Let's
knight.
see.
I also have a knight. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Sparrow, I want to steal from you, and can you
Huh?
just not solo block me? That
I won't.
seems
I won't.
fair.
I won't solo block you. No.
That's not a
Alright,
bad
so
trade
I
for
want
Sparrow because the
steal
three's
from
a
you.
three's a
Thank
great
you.
block as well. Forces the knight from Lundy anyway.
Yes, because I don't love like this the solo block now in this.
Lassie disconnected. That's unhappy he
I
hasn't got
don't
this
think
deal.
it's
So Lassie actually in VC.
it's
Is he
cool.
even listening in?
Let me do 7.
No, he's not.
I don't even know the best block for me. Like
Sparrow not blocking Lundy.
You do know you have the 9, right? 9
you
wheat now, or in the 6.
you have 2 down devs that you didn't play a knight on your 6 wheat.
I
That
just
really
I just I just
that
got.
that
I'm
concerns
sorry,
me.
I just got time play for me, but fine.
Have my blessing as council KOC. That's real great. Another dev, and the solo block happens. Don't worry about Sparrow. Lundy's got it covered. Pulls another dev. Lassie's reconnected anyway. 9 comes through. Lassie's making that wheat.
And Sparrow is strong,
Tell them no. Lassie's back. We're
and
good.
no one steal from him.
Or I mean, do I still need? Do I still need to? Is there any
That
reason?
is a knight.
They're playing?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Thankfully they
right?
don't have a city.
Yeah.
Ooh,
City would make them
Sparrow.
much stronger than
Go for
everybody
that
else.
desert wheat port. When's the last time you saw a pure desert spot get taken?
Really... Oh, again, wow.
I think orange here has missed about 6 to 8 wheat. No delayed? Okay. I think we're good. Now,
Will you still solo block me?
It's possible. I
Thank you for the
haven't
follow.
thought that far because I'm
do it after the
not
game.
that far.
Okay, if I.
Why would you block Lundy here, though? Is my question. I mean,
Can you not solo block me, please? I don't like this. But now I need you to play your knights because even
If he's the thing is like for him,
I will do
if
the
he
push-ups.
wants
Don't
he
worry
wants to
about it.
block you, he either blocks the 11 or the
Gotta stay
6.
straight
Really.
somehow.
Right. Like those aren't great blocks. And right now I'm thinking
Okay,
you're in the lead. And
You can't beg to not get
I
stolen
just think
if you
Nothing's
potentially
really
Sparrow
want
has a
changed.
really
points.
good, really nice setup.
Sparrow not buying
yeah,
devs.
Sparrow has a great setup.
Sparrow
especially
is
once they
committing
sit in.
to
These 6s.
a slower game, which is interesting because he improves his setup, but he's not yet getting the city down. He will go 5 settles. Okay. Now the aggro would be a little odd. Passes. Ooh, that 3. That 3 changes everything, man. Every time it rolls, it's a massive deal. Knight comes out after the roll. Now hits the 9.
Then what do you need?
Preventing
Okay.
devs. Okay. Interesting if Sparrow is actually going to go
Thanks
for roll at any point, but does settle.
Thanks for stealing me. Now I'm on 9 and not 10 and only discard 4 cards. I'm just kidding.
Well, technically you had to discard 5 because he stole 1 from you.
Oh.
And this is worse because you don't get to choose which one I took.
I'm sorry?
It's worse because you don't get to choose the one I took.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay,
probably
Sparrow
choose that
devs.
also.
Now he's live. We put sheep ports active.
Because
The
I have
12.
so much.
Now, can Lassie actually buy a dev here? I haven't seen the 8 or the 5 pop in quite a while. Never mind, he just pure sheeps it. Everyone is buying devs here.
7. Oh.
Very, very, very interesting endgame. And a non-knight from orange. 6 could be rolled. Rolled, settle. Could be 9 points for orange.
Who?
Ooh. Sorry, there are no settles left. He actually needs a city. Or devs.
Oh.
But realistically,
Where's the Bridgeport?
I don't think you expect army and road here. If you get progress towards one, the table will help towards the other. Sparrow can be fed road here. But the problem is that everyone deving means that it's never easy to feed road. We really have no information on Lundy's devs. Sparrow's just pulled. Orange clearly has a non-knight. This would be quite an awkward endgame. You can't really feed roll to anyone, I think. Apart maybe Lassie, but I mean Lassie has obviously built his whole setup around deving. I'd be surprised if Lassie doesn't pull, 3-4 more devs before the end of the game at least. There is the connection potential, but what's up with people that are staying with cities these days? Young kids.
My gosh.
Double dev without
See,
a
this is
trade.
What
Good
warrants the solo block?
You just keep blocking me, so
Orange waiting for green knight.
I just have to discard
Maybe.
all my cards. Because you
Maybe.
keep stealing from me also.
He was one card off the city here, and the city would have been absolutely golden. I don't think... No, I disagree with that crate.
Not sure what to do.
I think if you do have a knight here, you have a 2 and 5 to steal the auto city. I don't think you pass on a city chance here. Like, also the unblock potential roll and the steal to city is really money. I think worth.
Immediately.
And roll 7, 0 card meta.
Yeah, you just pop 2 devs.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course. I don't say it's a bad thing, but I think I just have to discard all my cards because
Locked on
you
5 settles
also
here, the
block
city
it.
is so massive.
Don't block me and
If you pull
steal
double
from me,
knight
so-
there, then you're out,
This
right?
card is an interesting choice of words.
But let's say he's on 6.
Now I can't block you, unfortunately. I'm not.
Let's
pretty
say he's
good
on
at blocking,
6 and 2 knights, rolled
which
wins.
is not-
So is Sparrow taking road? Is Sparrow taking army? What's the situation in the nation, man? It's
You see?
Sparrow.
Now you can block me. Because I don't
No,
Sparrow
that-
playing a knight
it's
here
only
also
good
is
on the
not
6
great.
for me
Now it goes into
to block
3.
you, which I think
Yeah,
is
I
where it
think-
should go right now. But
Oh, interesting.
it won't.
I do prefer the 3.
I want a card.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
I mean,
The 3 is extremely scary. I prefer the 3 to
it
the
slows
9.
down his devs.
Ooh, the 5. Should be a death
And
for
wheat
Lassie,
doesn't.
right?
I mean, the wheat doesn't give me a card because he was empty.
Yeah,
Sparrow
but
did not
he's
buy a
trying to
dev there,
city
by the
at
way.
this point.
Aren't
How
you rolled
can
a
I
9?
see
Yep.
Devs
the
instantly
IM?
help.
Lassie buys
You know
dev.
exactly what I have in my end.
Okay, but your next objective is obviously to city. You wouldn't build that road if you don't plan to city at any point.
For the record here, yeah, everyone's deving. I don't think Lassie is going to threaten much for a while, honestly. He needs some pretty good devs. If Lassie's putting knights here, you're losing, man, for real.
Eights have just gotten cold, and then sixes have just gotten hot.
We don't see a knight here. Whether he cares about the sheep is a different matter, but there is ore on the table. A little bit. Really curious what does he have a city? Is he able to city? Is there an ability to yacht for a city here? Double that, I mean the ore's gone. I don't think so. Okay, and we don't see any knight from Orange here. Very interesting. What does that mean for the army race? Honestly, Lundy could have army. Lundy could have army. which is not bad. Decent mediator for the table, but he's going to want that 3-1. A Sparrow doesn't really want brick unless he's actually making a play for Rolled. It's very expensive, and he doesn't have a city. Now, Sparrow cities are great. Sparrow cities are really, really strong. And I think it's a matter of time, but does he have the time? How much time does Sparrow actually have on this board? If you can get the city down, I think you have a great chance to go for Rolled.
You know, I put the road only because I wanted to discard my cards. I was left with one card.
If Orange really has 3 non-knights here, then what can you do, man? I would have played a Rolled builder there, by the way. I don't know. I know it takes Rolled, but the Connect is also kind of money. Lundy drops another Rolled. Okay. Sparrow with a 5. He has 2 ore in hand here. He may be just a card off the city. He may just straight up have it. Lassie out of the game? I think Lassie's out of the game if he doesn't get fed Rolled or doesn't pull a mono. Yeah. Or 2 VPs could also do it. Okay, straight up city. Like that for Sparrow. That is absolutely a necessity for his game. Really strong city. 9 becomes more than gold. 10 is pure gold. 5 is strong. 6 for 11 also a valid city, I think. 4 becomes gold, 11, and the 6 also makes it very difficult to block, but 5, 9, 10 is pure power. Sheep for wood.
For free.
Lassie also has... I think Lassie's also a card off the city here if he doesn't... Maybe he wants city dev, honestly. Wood for wheat ore. 2 wood for wheat ore. That's interesting. I don't think that's happening. Dirty mono?
And you just did. Nice.
Outrace Lassie again. And
Like
sheep.
he's
Yep.
not taking army, so it's less a risk there, I think.
Not sure what
can
the risk.
take
What is that to
army
mono
and
for
roll.
here?
No, that's
Roll
that's
builder.
very possible.
Oh!
And it's taking one.
And there's 4-3. Yeah, I think you got to get that via devs. Like that. Wood? Nah. Those barely. I mean, there's 3 question marks. You just got 2 of them. I did get dirty mono that Lassie's qualified, but not by Lassie. 9 rolled? Okay. Sparrow. Sparrow has an intense set of rolls
I
here.
think we should have worked together there, Lundy, to not give him the 2 for 2.
I mean,
So I
nobody's
think
trading-
I think he still trades with you there.
nobody was
I
trading.
mean,
me
wheat
and-
ore is,
No, I
is
think he still
an
trades with
amazing
you for
trade.
the-
Lundy has
the
another
1 for
dev in
2
hand
there.
too.
Or do you want to
This is a
take
fantastic
roll?
trade for Lundy, and honestly, the road is pretty
I'm not
flimsy still.
road,
Anyone
bad
can take
idea.
road.
I'm
Like,
not
literally
taking
anyone can take
road.
road.
You need, we need brick, right?
Do you not have a knight?
I'm a bit worried here.
3 non-knights from Orange. Could literally be 2 rolls to win. Oh, the mono for 3 ore. Boy, boy,
That's why you
boy.
aren't playing knights.
And Lundy loses a bit of the value. But if Tomer is on 8, sorry, on
That's why I
7,
wanted to
City
lose.
for 8. City for 8.
Why
Settle
Black
for
City?
9. If it is 2 VP, it's very, very dangerous. Not to mention you City for 8, 2 rolls
'Cause
also.
there was
wins.
like one turn, maybe two.
Dude,
One
imagine
or
just
2
wins now.
orbits ago, he was thinking way too hard.
Okay. Does he actually have the city in hand though? That's the question. What is the purpose of this mono if you cannot city? It's a very weak mono to not be able to capitalize on it. Is he buying devs here? I mean, if you're buying devs, you can just city. I think you must city here, if you can. Tomer can go for army? I don't think so. If you mono to port for a dev, I think you're losing army. Lundy will get fed a dev every day of the week if it's desperate. And already has a pacing, and you don't know what his dev is. Tomer is not going for army here. I don't think that makes sense. I think if you can city, you must city.
That is true.
Enables the open settle spot, enables 3-1 port, enables road connection. All of this stuff can happen. If you can city, I think you must. Just curious to see if he even has it. The wheat's been blocked the whole time. Quite the underwhelming mono if you cannot make a play here. Okay,
Yeah, but
oh, he
we're
just had it.
nice.
Okay, he
Yeah,
just
if
had
I
it.
just if I
You
don't
just
get
had
a
it.
city now.
Oh,
I don't get it.
can. Yeah, I mean, not having any knights here doesn't bode well for the army play. Makes it very expensive, but the city is insane. Oh, Lundy
good
with the
mono.
mono.
And that was all for me, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically solo
Yeah.
monos at Sparrow. Mono for double dev. He will secure. Lundy secures army here. Both monos now out. Played in the same orbit by 2 consecutive players. That's a rarity. Sparrow passes. He can't spend the ore here, of course. There's no wheat left. Ooh, now that already is essentially a city for Sparrow. Lassie buys dev. Clean. Especially with both monos out.
Misterlassi is now very, very dangerous.
And there was a knight in there. Very interesting.
Yes.
Now, for 6 rolls here, the table's in massive trouble.
I need the wood.
Ooh, the 9 is also very strong. 16 cards. Could you lose here? This may actually be game. 2 rolls wins. I think that's game,
Yeah,
dude. He's got all
GG.
port. Yeah, that's game.
You win
Wow.
here.
You won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with all port, that wins.
Well done.
GG.
That's game. Not that it wasn't already a little bit predestined. I mean, he was already on 5-3 down devs, the rogue potential, but yeah, doesn't even need to port the
I
offer.
would
Wow.
go for the 11.
Falls for 11 points. They do not
Oh,
count.
I got road building.
Okay,
Also, so.
nice game. Okay.
So that was fun.
That was fun, he
Good
says.
game.
You know, I
Game.
was wearing
I rolled
Malta
10 times.
last weekend.
You were?
Yeah, I'm the Israel champion.
The what?
Israeli national.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. How'd it go?
What place did you get?
I get to 40 some. Yeah, 43, I think.
Is that
Yeah,
one
it's
win?
not good, but I had so good start. I was on 9 point my first game, and the second game I was on 10, and then the third game just threw me like
Nothing
hell.
hugely
I
surprising
got
here.
to 4
And the setup
points
6, 9,
only.
3, 10, 3, 11
That
is
was
just
lowest
strong,
I think
man.
Yeah.
in the last 2 years or something.
Very strong. Slow played the knight, which was
And
interesting.
just I
But when you're holding a mono, makes
yeah,
sense.
I don't just I was really good on 8 on 8 wheat. That was the only wheat in the game, and since round 3 there wasn't any 8 in this game,
Mm.
and I had a city on this. It's unlucky sometimes. I just really got unlucky, but it happened. And then I just got like when I got the 4 points, it was like
Okay,
so devastating that the other after this I just
let's check
didn't do well also.
Tome does not have a play. No.
Right.
Actually,
It was
No,
Well,
I
it's still a fun
2 wins,
experience.
41.
yeah, it was fun experience. It was
I think
really
Tome could still qualify. I think he has another game.
I liked it very much.
Lundy. When you played the mono, what was the first dev you just bought there?
Oh, if an 8 or 10 rolls, I win.
No,
Right.
I'm saying what was the dev you bought? So after you played the mono.
I bought 3 devs that went BP, Knight, BP.
Okay. So if I
Oh,
chose not
right,
to
Lundy
build
has
a
the
city,
army
I
army
would
rolls
go
too.
VP. Okay.
Probably,
I
yeah.
was just checking.
Lundy has the army rolls too. Crazy.
Well, did Lazzy buy a dev? Somebody bought a dev.
No, it was you who bought a dev right after my city.
Nope. Wait.
Yeah, I built a city and then
Pretty...
Lazzy didn't do
Oh, Lazzy
anything.
bought
He
a
built the
dev
shore building.
right before Tomer won. Okay.
GG's, man.
Yeah.
I
somebody
think
did
that I should have actually bought a dev on that turn rather than build a city.
I don't know. Dev, well... Yeah, probably.
'Cause
To get-
I've got to get army, and if I don't buy a dev there, then I'm not ever getting army,
Right.
even though it wasn't a knight.
Unless I don't buy devs, which I didn't have devs without that mono. So, but I gotta go. Good game.
Fill this home, please. Yeah, it was fun game. Thank
Well
you.
played, Tome. Good game.
Thank you.
Well, everyone else, of course, but GG's for winning that one. Do you still have another game left?
Yeah, I have another one that round 5 they will like. I think.
Okay. I'll try and commentate that if it's happening. Is it already scheduled?
I think so. Wait, no, it doesn't.
Okay. Well, then we'll see. But well played. What a game. That was really interesting.
Yes, thank you. I didn't know when to use the mono because I needed at least 2 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I just waited for this fight to work. So
Yeah. No, I mean the city just saves your game there because then you can open up the settlement and the port and all of that.
y- you know, if I don't get the mono, I think I also win because if I have
Yeah.
another knight, I
Oh,
taking the
you're right.
knights and the road
Yeah.
much before.
Yeah, I mean the
So
point where you're on 5 settlements with like 3 down devs, I think already you win like 90% of the time or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
really dangerous position. Nice one. Well played.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye.
Cool.
I
Have a good
don't.
one.